Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Show Me the Money call. I am so excited. Again, my name is Nikisha. I cannot tell you in more than one language except for English that you are in the right place at the right time, and we thank you for joining us on the Show Me the Money conference call with MrT as your host. So I want you to introduce yourself if you're here with us on this call. Just everyone go ahead and just shout it out really quickly before we get started. Your name and where are you calling from?
Nikisha from New York.
Herman, Dayton, Ohio.
Hi, woohoo! New York on the line. Who else is out there?
Washington's from Ohio.
Ohio's on the line. All right.
Marva, Dayton,
Narcissi
Ohio.
from Houston.
All right. I heard somebody's on the line from Houston. Go ahead. Out.
From Dayton, Ohio.
All right.
Dayton. And just a little housekeeping. If you've gone ahead and told us your name and where you're from, go ahead and mute out. Press *6 and you can mute yourself.
The conference is now in presentation mode. Your line is muted.
Here we go, folks. We're still in Las Vegas, just coming off an unveiling of our new product. As I said, this is a Show Me the Money call. And I am so excited still, days after that conference. I cannot tell you. It's just been such an amazing weekend and still an amazing week after that. And you're going to hear a little bit about why we're so excited. But my job is to introduce our host for this call. He has over 15 years experience in the industry, having built huge organizations, over 10,000 plus representatives strong. He's broken numerous records, served as national marketing director for a company. Note this, for a company with over 60,000 representatives. He's been a consultant with several MLM companies, has facilitated trainings. He's an amazing leader and friend, and I can verify that. I'm so proud and totally comfortable turning you over to Mr. Thaddeus, MrT Moreau. Woohoo!
Thank you so much, Nikisha. It was such a pleasure meeting you in person finally for the first time after all these months on the phone. It was just awesome. So,
that was amazing.
Yes. And you're right. It's exciting times. And, folks, I just have to let you know, Nikisha, Paul Jackson, who you hear from here in a little bit, one of our great leaders in the D.C. area, and, of course, Dr. Reginald Razzle, they are still in Vegas, and they're all at the same resort. So, they get ready to set that place on fire here in a minute. But I want to, I've received a lot of calls and a lot of texts, and everybody's just so excited. And we're going to try to break down a little bit, give you guys just an overview on what was shared with us on Saturday and some of the excitement behind it. And for you brand new people on the line, and we're giving you, we're going to give you something that's first to market here tonight as well. For those of you that invited people, go ahead and send out those last minute texts because you do not want them to miss what they're getting ready to hear tonight, okay? Nikisha's going to break down the product. She's going to talk about the new product. I'm going to do a quick little overview on the compensation plan and talk to you about some exciting enhancements. And then you're going to hear from two of our other leaders. So real quick, folks, just know 12-year-old company going on 13 years old. Debt-free, never missed a check with our sister division, My Video Talk. We have almost 500,000 representatives in that company, over 20 millionaires, debt-free, rocking and rolling. Folks, if we can do that with the technology division, and I always like to stress that, folks, Team Effort International was able to do that with a technology division. Imagine what's getting ready to happen here with these 5 amazing sprays, plus this new amazing trim by 10 that Nikisha is going to talk about here in a minute. So, without further ado, Nikisha, one of our great leaders out in Northern California who just does a bang-up, fantastic job explaining the products. Why don't you go ahead and give us an overview on our 5 amazing sprays, but then go ahead and break out this new product for us.
Absolutely, MrT, and that is no small task. I just want to say that we all know that billions of people around the globe have trouble swallowing pills and or don't like to. So this Team Effort Network has released, its amazing ownership team, Mel and Amy Gill, have released 5 amazing Intra-oral spray vitamin and nutrition products, they're captivating the health and wellness market globally with the stunning testimonials they've triggered. Our D Power, for instance, spray gives us vitamins D3 and E. Our B Boost spray contains vitamins B3, B6, and B12. Our Slim by 10 natural weight loss supplement captures 5 highly sought after ingredients all in one spray: Garcinia cambogia, Caralluma fimbriata, African mango, green tea extract, and green coffee extract. Our Super 10 spray is a market extraordinaire, encapsulating 10 superfoods, including maki berry, green tea extract, and 5-HTP, having produced some of the most powerful testimonials that I've ever heard of any health and wellness product. And our Cell Energy Spray, a product that is so powerful, some of us don't know quite what to make of it. Cell Energy contains glutathione, alpha-lipoic acid, resveratrol, and a natural caffeine. And folks, then there were 6. We now have another amazing product newly unveiled here in Las Vegas this past Saturday at our celebration of this precious company turning a year old. It's simply amazing stuff, and it's called Trim by 10. And let me tell you, it's an exclusive formulation of the world's most powerful superfoods, grains, and nutrients, significantly raising the bar when it comes to a natural solution for healthy weight loss and feeling good. While researching the ingredients, I saw there's no way, and I think I even texted MrT, there's no way to do this product justice except to have a dedicated conference call just for this product. The ingredients are so powerful and the formulation is so amazing. Now, we are known as the spray vitamin company, yes, and now we have this amazing, this powerful addition to a stable of powerful products. Trim by 10 is actually a drink you mix in water. Why a drink? Well, because when you want to create a product with the significance that Trim by 10 has and not compromise on your high quality of standards, you'll have to yield to the laws of nature to get the high quality results your standards demand. These ingredients just couldn't be put into a spray. It's just that simple. The formulation, it contains TAG. TAG stands for Team Effort Ancient Grains. Now I'm going to give this to you up front. This is what you need to know about TAG. It's exclusive to 10, meaning no other company in the world has it. This proprietary formulation has no backstory. In fact, TAG's narrative began in Las Vegas this past Saturday with its unveiling. So if you're on the call right now, you are a part of the introduction of this component in the health and wellness industry history. That is so amazing. TAG promotes healthy digestion. It supports a feeling of being filled or satisfied. It helps to support healthy blood sugar levels, supports a healthy metabolism, and it strengthens the immune system. I mean, it does so much. And that's just that proprietary blend. That's not even the whole Trim by 10 product. But first, I want to tell you what's in it. Stabilized rice bran. Some people call it quinoa, but it's actually pronounced quinoa, okay? And it also contains amaranth and chicory. Now, what are these components? Okay, the first one, the stabilized rice bran. It's a whole food containing over 100 antioxidants and cofactors. A vitamin E complex is naturally rich in B vitamins, essential minerals, and many other natural food components. It's an excellent source of fiber. It is, in fact, it's a fact that most Americans do not get enough daily fiber from their daily diets. And I believe, I could be mistaken, but the recommended level is something like 30 to 35 grams of fiber. But I need to confirm that. But we don't get anywhere near that. I think it's estimated that we get somewhere around 17 grams. That's far short of what we actually need. And so that definitely needs to be taken care of. And I hope everybody takes a note of that. You need to get more fiber in your diet. And hello, Team Effort Network has provided a great way to do that. The second ingredient, quinoa. So what it is it's considered to be a pseudo grain. It's not an actual grain. It's actually a seed, but it's classified as a superfood. Okay, it's a great source of protein and slow-releasing carbohydrates. It's considered by the ancient Incas to be a sacred thing and the mother of all grains. It is believed to have been cultivated in the Andes Mountains since 3000 BC. It's an ancient grain. here's an interesting tidbit. The Spanish recognized that quinoa gave the Inca strength. So what they did under Spanish rule was they burned the quinoa fields, and the growing of this ancient superfood was outlawed. And breaking that law incurred a penalty of death. I just about fell out when I read that. Oh my goodness. So hello, quinoa is good. I actually used to eat this quite a bit. I need to get back to it, obviously. Okay, the third component, amaranth. Okay, it's packed with proteins and vitamins. It supports healthy digestion and metabolism. And this reminds me of something Mel said on stage in Vegas as part of his personal testimony about using the product. He said that his digestion issues have disappeared. And it made me think of how, quite a few family members of mine, I need to get in touch with to share this information with. Okay, and so that fourth ingredient, chicory, in the tag blend, it's a root. The chicory root is a great source of inulin. And I all but forgot about inulin. It's a soluble fiber that when it's dissolved in water forms a gelatinous material. And since normal digestion doesn't break inulin down into simple sugars, like your fructose and glucose, etc., it doesn't elevate blood sugar levels either. So it may be helpful in the management of diabetes. That deserves a woohoo and a high five. Now, in addition to this exclusive tag blend, Trim by 10 contains Zychrome. It's a patent, listen to this. It's a patent pending chromium complex, and it deals with insulin function and normal, healthy insulin levels. And I'm just excited to get my hands on this product. Let me tell you, I cannot wait to try this product. And I know many of you cannot wait either. Okay, and the second component outside of that tag blend is Garcinia cambogia. And a lot of us on the call are familiar with that. That one is one of the best appetite suppressants you can find out there. And all of these ingredients that I talked about are natural ingredients. So that's something I can definitely get excited about. But that Garcinia cambogia blocks the fat-making process. Is absolutely amazing. And it actually helps to control serotonin or support serotonin levels. And then raspberry ketones is another component. This one, it's a natural fat burner, a healthy antioxidant, and it aids in the breakdown of fat molecules. And last but not least, maki berry. It's a superfood, and you may have heard of this in our Super 10 spray. It's absolutely amazing. And what it does, I actually have a whole presentation on maki berry. It's just amazing in what it does. It's a very, very powerful antioxidant. It's a Chilean superfood, actually, and I would love to tell you more about it, but I must move on. This new product is amazing. I'm going to tell you that this product, how do you use it? That's a great question. It's simple. It comes in a packet. You empty it into your water bottle if you're on the go, or a cup of glass if you're in the comfort of your own home, into a tasty drink. You follow this up with your Slim by 10 spray, and you've got the THW solution. I'm telling you, this product is amazing. Like I said, I can't wait to get my hands on it. And that's pretty much the new product. And this is going to develop as we go on. But MrT, I'm going to turn it right back over to you. And hopefully we can digest some of this and improve it with the next call.
Oh, man, you did a fantastic job for the first run. Give it up for Nikisha. Nikisha, thank you so much. And you're right. This is all brand new for all of us here, so it's going to take some time for you all to digest. Maybe you got a chance to write down some of those ingredients, and we'll try to get that information out to everyone here shortly. But just know, if you do your research on some of the ingredients that Nikisha shared with us, you will be very, very, very impressed. And, have to give it up to Mel and Amy. And, Amy in particular did a fantastic job breaking down the product. And, I'm going to see if we can get her on one of our calls here maybe next week or around the launch of the product officially. But, folks,
that'd be amazing.
Yeah, it will. It will. And I know we'll record it because, she broke it down like a science on Saturday. It was just, I've been to plenty of presentations, and, when people get up and they talk product, man, it's like you have to go, take something to keep your eyelids open. Here, We were totally engaged, and like I said, Amy did an amazing job. So, folks, that's our product. You know, it's an enhancement to what we have. You know, it's sort of like, you know, drink the trim and spray the slim. It's now the Slim and Trim package weight management system. Put your spin on it, but just know our sprays are still dynamic, and we've enhanced it now, and we can go after another market here with our amazing trim. What I want to do now is just take a few moments and talk a little bit about the money. And I have to tell you, got to give it up to Mel for listening to what's going on, paying attention to the trends and what's going on with other companies and with this industry as a whole. And, you know, my mouth was open the whole time when he was breaking it down. And, you know, it was almost like he read my notes or he read my mind, and he was already there. And I tell you, when it comes to comp plan, folks, I know what's out there. I know comp plans. I know the money. And all I can say is Mel definitely stepped up, Mel and Amy, when it came to this comp plan. I'm going to go over what we have already. You know, we got the retail portion of the comp plan. We'll have the retail component as well with the trim. We have the Fast Start bonuses. Same thing is going to apply with the trim and the different packages. You'll get Fast Start bonuses. I'm going to talk about some of the enhancements there. Get the Team Builder bonuses. You know, once you get two people, you'll have the $25 down to infinity coded Team Builder bonus. We have the cycle bonuses. Once you have 360 business volume on one leg and 720 on the other leg, you're going to get a cycle check of up to $150. And then we have the residual component, and we talked about, you know, the residual and some of the enhancements there. You know, now we have a platinum club, folks. And I'm going to talk a little bit about this platinum club that's literally going to set the industry on fire here. So Mel introduced and Amy introduced two new packages. One was the platinum club. And folks, there's going to be more information shared and more official information coming from corporate to make sure that we have everything outlined precisely. But I'm just going to give you just an overview. And this is what exciting. You know, we have, you know, people saying, Mr. T, can I have more sprays? Can I have more of the products, you know, on my first order? And then you also have people who are like, man, Mr. T, I got people who want to get started, but they just can't get started right now. Well, guess what? We have options for both people. So if you have that serious person, the high roller, the person that wants to get a ton of product right now, we have the Platinum Club that was introduced and will be official on April 2nd. And basically, it's $800. Okay, it's $800. You come in at the Diamond Pack, and then you upgrade to the Platinum. That's one way to do it. But it's $800 in general, and I believe, I'm not sure if the $49 is included in that. We'll get clarification on that. But here's the beautiful thing, folks. Every person that you bring in at the 800 or the Platinum level, you get paid $200 fast start. Okay, and not only that, not only do you get paid $200, you get $50 for the Diamond Pack, and then $150 for that upgrade. And those, you know, there's going to be some clarification around it, but just for simplicity terms tonight, let's just think of $799, $800 bucks. You get paid $200. Okay, not only that. That equates to 360 BV and the cycle bonuses. So instead of you having to get 2 diamonds on one side and 4 on the other, if you get 1 platinum, okay, on one side, and you get 2 platinums on your other leg, folks, that's a cycle just by signing up 3 people. Not only that, you're going to earn $600 because you get 200, 200, 200. You're going to get another $150 for the cycle, and then you're going to get $25 on top of that for the Team Builder bonus. Because, again, after you sponsor your first 2 people on your left and your right, the next person on until the next Team Builder kicks in, you're going to get $25. So, folks, just by signing up 3 people by Wednesday, cutoff, 2 weeks later, you're going to have Paylution for $775. Folks, I don't know of any other company that pays out that high of a fast start bonus on an $800 package and also includes volume in the cycle. And like I said, some of you may not understand that yet, but it'll sink in. And as we go along here in the next couple of days and the next week, you will realize how powerful that is. you can sign up 3 people and walk away with $775. So basically, someone can come get started for $800, sign up 3 people, practically almost get their money back. Okay, so let's say you have and folks, we know life is real, life happens. You may not have someone who could afford the $800 package or the $399. Well, we got some for them. We got a $99 package now. $99. $99. It counts as 60 BV, but you also get paid a $20 Fat Start bonus on that. So, folks, we're in this to win this, and so we have an option for everyone. If people want to get, jumped off to a fast start, hey, we got the Platinum Club, and there's all kind of things coming behind that Platinum Club. But if you got people who may be struggling, they may have lost their job or what have you, I mean, like I said, life happens. You got the $99 option, and you still get paid on that. And I know we have a lot of people coming in from companies like Herbalife who focus a lot on the retail and pushing the products, and they have a lower entry where, hey, we got one too, and you get a fast start, and it counts as volume in the cycle. So, folks, we have, 2 amazing additions, packages to our offerings, and then we have, the amazing additions on the compensation plan. So don't sleep on that, folks. It's very important. Once you digest and understand, it's like, oh my God. When Mel came out with this, I was like, oh my God, folks, do you understand? Now I can go back to some of those leaders that we've been working on, who've been sitting on the fence, and say, okay, folks, what else do you want? Now it's time to play ball. So I said April 2nd. April 2nd is when a lot is going to be unveiled. We have a new website, and something that was just so encouraging around all of this. And those of you who've been in the industry, who pay attention, who study the industry, there was a couple things that I really took away, and you guys can write these down. I know Mel and Amy for, really since this Team Effort International started. So I probably know them longer than anybody in the company active right now. And there were a couple of things that came out that I want you guys to realize the importance of. One, Mel set a date. He set a target and he set a goal. And Mel is they don't just put it out there unless they're serious about it. And one thing he said is in 18 months, our goal is to be at 50 million. Okay, 50 million in 18 months. And knowing the ownership and knowing them for as long as I've known them, they're going to do whatever they have to do as far as supporting us, getting behind us, encouraging to get us to that $50 million. So my question to you is how much of that 25 million, because at least 50% of it is going to the field, how much of that 25 million do you want? So we had a date. We had a goal. We're launching on April 2nd. 18 months, sorry. 18 months, we're going to 50 million. And then we have some marketing. And I mean, the brochure, the postcard that was handed out, it was simply lovely, folks. And I can't wait till you guys see what was presented to us. In addition to that, we're going to have a website. And then there was this video that was presented. Very simple, but for those of you, again, who pay attention to the trends, who know what's going on, that little simple video is just the start. And that right there alone is going to help take your business to a whole nother level. So, we got so much that's going on. It's a lot to digest for everyone, but just know you're at the right place at the right time. Hang on and enjoy the ride because it's going to be a great one. What I want to do real quick, and also Keisha or Dr. Reza, remind me to talk about Canada as well before I end this call. But
okay.
What I want to do right now is turn it over to Brother Paul Jackson out of D.C. He's in Vegas right now, one of our great leaders from the East Coast, just doing an amazing job. Brother Paul, why don't you come to the line and kind of just share your thoughts and your overview on what you heard, experienced on Saturday?
Well, thanks a lot, Mr. T, and good evening to our Chin family and our listening audience. I do want to give proper acknowledgement to Mr. Make It Happen T, who is renowned as the consummate networker. He's the man who stays in recruitment mode, expanding his business not only locally but globally when it comes to enhancing and changing the economic and financial condition of those that he come in contact with. My compliments to you, Nikisha. Magnificent job in capitalizing this phenomenal product. We give it rave reviews. I just wanted to give you some perspective on how this came across to me and how I plan to impact my network with what transpired during our anniversary celebration. I am reminded when I reflect on what was communicated that the smartest platform to get to financial freedom and economic freedom is by networking. And I encourage you to really reach out to people to put emphasis on that. And when you understand that team effort network and what we present as the opportunity of a lifetime, we're in a position to impact people financially, physiology as far as their health is concerned, and change their economic condition to provide a legacy for families from now on. That's big. That's very big. Mel, our leader and co-founder, along with Mel, was his wife, Amy. She was eloquent in explaining the product. But what they did also was to let us know about the enhancements that came that can really enable us to have lifestyle that some people can only dream about. And that was very, very big and very illuminating. I didn't think that this company could enhance the compensation plan, which was awesome before we even got to Las Vegas, paying out 70% in commissions and paying out every Wednesday without fail, because the track record was established in our sister division of my video talk. Now, when you think of the 460,000 that got on board with that, it took 12 years to bring that about. With this new division and this health and wellness focus, this is going to be even more phenomenal and impacting financially, because it's going to accelerate things on a level that can provide financial stability to anyone that gets involved on a large scale. And we're talking about collapsing time frames and doing it in a speedy and accelerated time. When you know that companies go through transition stages, and you understand that 10 is in its infancy, coming out of concentration, headed for big momentum. Big momentum is where the masses get involved. This generates wealth and riches for those that precede the masses. Business people understand that. And as we emerge from little to big, Mel reminds us that when you create residual, and residual is reflective of residual income, which is that residual income creating happiness. I thought that was really great. But when I talked to Reggie and the Brazzles, the Razzle Dazzle Brazzles remind us that being part of the NFL, which does not signify football for us, but does equate as having no financial limitations, that's something that you really can embrace. These enhancements that were made had phenomenal impact on the lifestyle. And Mr. T alluded to the 50 million, which was the focus of our CEO. He's willing to reward us with half of that, 25 million. And when we think of those that are on board already and the numbers to come, that is very lucrative. That's lucrative for any business. And the last thing I would say to you, as I get ready to give this back to Mr. T, is that when you understand that there are economists, Paul Zane Pilsner in particular, he's a noted economist. He predicted, being a part of Clinton and Reagan's administration, that the health and wellness industry would grow to exceed $1 trillion in the next 10 years. That provides for 10 million new millionaires. And if you understand that $49 billion is targeted toward obesity in America, the consumerism is high when it comes to any product that provides weight loss benefit as well as nutritional benefit. So we're in the right place, right time, with a phenomenal cutting-edge product, first-to-market product. and it's going to be phenomenal, and it's going to be received well. So I appreciate you allowing me to expound on some of this, Mr. T. I just appeal to our listening audience to get your shoes on, string them up, and start running, because you want to run with this, because success as well as wealth is imminent. You just have to decide how much you want for you and your family. Thanks a lot, Mr. T. Back to you.
Oh, sir, I appreciate the eloquency, if that's a word, but appreciate you being so eloquent. And, man, it was such a pleasure seeing you and your lovely lady again, and appreciate all you do and your leadership that you bring to the table. Keep up the work, sir, and you're always welcome on this call. So we'll try to have you on in the next couple of weeks or something like that. But enjoy Vegas while you're there, and I know we'll probably be talking later on in the next year or so. Next up, you're welcome, sir. Next up, I want to take it right down. Well, actually, we're going to just keep it in Vegas right now and take it over to Dr. Reginald. Razzle, dazzle, razzle. I know you guys are just ready to explode. Again, it was an honor seeing you guys again, and appreciate your leadership and what you bring to the table as well. But why don't you just take a few minutes and share with the audience what you took away from Saturday and what's on your heart.
Wow, I tell you, Mr. T, what I took away from Saturday, man, it's like I wanted to sign up again and again and again. You know, it's like, God, come on, what else could they come up with?
Right.
We've been around in this industry, like Mr. T has told many of you, for a long time, over 20 years or so. And I tell you, I've never experienced, and we've never experienced a company, not only with the products, but the compensation plan. We're talking about, and this is unbelievable, 150 people in your organization, you can drive a Mercedes or BMW. I'm not going to even get into what they talked about the house bonus. I mean, that was like, oh, wow. I said, that's all I need to hear. $2,500 for your house payment and $3,000 for a car. For those of you that don't know, but you can get some nice homes and cars for that amount of money. And for the amount of people, I'll just share this with you. I'll give you a little bit quick 2-second history of me and my wife's background. We started off with a company back in 2006. And we brought in personally probably about 12 people. It turned into thousands of people, tens of thousands of people. You know what, I say this to you, but that was in financial services industry. What we're talking about is a product that it sells itself. So just to give you a little idea, you can have a total of 3,000 people in your organization, and you can have that $2,500 a month for your house, your car, and not only, I'm not going to even get into all the other money, but that was just crazy when we heard this. But you know what? I'm going to tell you something, and I have to share this with you, because sometimes people look at this and they say, well, you know what? You have experience of y'all done this, and I'm not going to tell you that every business that we got involved with that we made it. We made money, and some of them we lost money. Some of them we made a little money. Some of them we made a lot of money. You know, but I'm going to tell you this. This is not a sprint. It is a marathon, you know, and we're still getting checks from that company. But I'll tell you the reason why we got involved with this company, because of the opportunity. And I know, I'm going to ask you something. For the people that are on this call, you know, are you or do you or someone that you know are happy with your current income? What about your health? What about your retirement income? Some of you may be retired and drawing your retirement income. What about your current lifestyle? You know, your home that you live in, a car, your income. Are you trying to live from paycheck to paycheck? You know, when I saw what they did with this compensation enhancements, I mean, that told me that we were in the right place at the right time. You heard Paul talked about Paul Zane Pilsner, the economist, which talks about we're in the right industry with these products. And you know what? I'll just ask you this. If you answer no to any of those questions, then you are on this call for a reason. And these are what I call symptoms of the 40-40-40 plan. You know what I'm talking about. You work 40 hours a week for 40 years. to only retire on 40% of your income. Were you told that, if you got a good education, you work with a good company and you could live the American dream? Well, let me ask you this. How are you doing so far? Just think about that. 10 has a prescription for financial cancer that I talk about, because many of us are dealing with financial cancer. If you don't see yourself, if you don't have an extra $800, whatever it is, $1,000 even, what will happen if you lost your income? Most people will be out on the streets within a matter of a couple of days, 30 days or more. Think about that. That's a serious situation. Now, I'm going to tell you, with what we have, you can have that car that you always dreamed of, that home, that income, whatever it is that you desire, that good health, or help your family member, things that you've always dreamed of, and there's no experience required. It doesn't matter your background or race or, whatever matters. All you have to do is be able to want more in life. Do you deserve more out of life? Ask yourself. I think you do. And all you have to do is take the 10 prescription daily. And I'm going to tell you something about the side effects from taking the 10 prescription. Early retirement, good health, the NBA, never broke again, not the National Basketball Association. I know with all this, college hoops are going on here, even in Las Vegas. Many of us probably thought that's what I was talking about. And then last but least, finally, the NFL. Paul talked about it. He mentioned it earlier about now it's not the National Football League, but no financial limits. You know what? It feels so good to be able to stay in a resort and make it a vacation or extra extended vacation and be able to do the things that you want to do and not have to rush back and go to work or whatever. How does that sound to you? Doesn't that sound great? And I'm talking about a very nice place. And I'll share this with you. You know what? We're out here on vacation. We made it a vacation for the rest of the time that we're here. But you can't take a vacation from when you were so excited. Because I told you this before. You know what? You set yourself on fire. People just look, they'll come and watch you burn. We're at the resort, and you know how they want to tell you about the resort and upgrade or whatever and all this kind of stuff. And we got 3 or 4 people that are interested in the business and the sprays. That's because we're excited. That's because they saw excitement. That's because they want some of that excitement. And that's because they know people that are dealing with a lot of health issues. And not only that, but a lot of wealth issues. So we're just, we're just excited. This company is just doing things that I've never seen. And me and my wife, like I said, we've been around the block a few times. And we've seen compensation plans, but none like this. And Mr. T, I'll just tell you, you know what? I call it the 3-foot rule. Anybody comes in within 3 feet of me, they're going to hear about these vitamin sprays. And, that's because my why is bigger than my obstacles, because I know we've done this and we've experienced this. We experiencing the financial freedom that we all desire to have today. And that's what this is all about, y'all. It's all about spreading the gospel, the good word. Thank you, Mr. T. And you told me not to forget to mention about Canada, okay?
Gotcha. Thank you so much and appreciate it. And like I said, I know y'all keeping it hot in Vegas right now. Ooh, man, the 3-foot rule, I tell you folks, it works. It works. Don't sleep on it. Share this with everyone that you come in contact with. I can't tell you. I just left a little meeting here. One of my guys, I told you, I just met with him. We talked last week, and next thing you know, he bought the D, the B, the Super 10, and the Stell Energy. And then he had another partner, and he just told another partner, hey, look, you need to check out these sprays. And I had a chance to tell him about the weight management system. They didn't really need to lose weight right there, but I'll be telling them about the weight management as soon as we launch that. I kind of, gave him a little hint. But, folks, we have something exciting here. And what I wanted to say as well about Canada, for those of you, and a lot of you have mentioned, hey, you got some people in Canada. Well, let me know. I'm going to be focusing on trying to open up that country So if you have people, if you don't have my number, make sure you get it from your upline and just text me or email me and let me know, hey, Mr. T, I got a couple people that may be interested, and we're going to, work out the details as we go along. But definitely going to opening up Canada if you want to be first there, if you want to be one of the founders there or have some people who can be founders, definitely. A lot of we can't, but just know we're going to have another call on. We're going to let some more information, and then on April 2nd, mark it down. I believe that's going to be our April jump-off call with the CEO, Mel, Gil, and Amy. They're going to unveil everything. There'll be a lot of details that'll be laid out for you at that time. So in the meantime, spray it up. Share this with everyone. Let everyone know about this new product that we have coming out. And, folks, the money, OMG, the money is off the charts now. I mean, we already had an unbelievable compensation plan. We have the platinum package, and now we have the starter package for $99. We have two more options. We should be able to get anybody that you talk to about this business now, you should be able to enroll them into your family. So with that being said, thank you all for your time. We'll see you all at the top. Be blessed, and be sure if you're brand new, get back with the person that invited you to this call and start your journey to the NFL. Take care. Be blessed. We'll see you all at the top. Good night, folks.
Woohoo! Viva Vegas!